And if we go to the leaderboards, you're going to see that these are, for the last month, the top performers. This individual, 11 payment payouts. This one, 11 payouts. And then their amount earned in total, she was earned $55,439. I'm assuming that's lifetime. But if we scroll down here, you can see $108,144. What's going on? So this is going to be a quick, fast, easy video because it's a quick, fast, and easy method for making money using 2 free websites. You don't have to have any experience, any skill, any know-how. I'm going to show you how to do it right here. In fact, one website is how you're going to earn the money, and there's another free website that you're going to use to actually do the work. And for those of you that always ask about the best methods for growing on YouTube and earning money on YouTube, I have a link in the description to a video series I put together, and the same techniques that you're going to learn through that video series are the same techniques that I not only use to make money, but also to grow channels. In fact, this channel, just for fun, I grew it to over 1,000 subscribers in about a month using one video and getting it ranked and getting thousands of views to it. And then my methods for getting people to subscribe. So that's in this video series, as well as how to make money even if you're not a YouTube partner. And if you come over to where the video series is, you can scroll down here and see where people just like you, other YouTubers, simply watch the video series. They watched over my shoulder, they copied me, they're growing their channels, and they're setting up these income streams, and they're sharing the results right here. And in fact, I have people reporting that they've earned over $2,000 in their first month using the methods I share right here in this video series. Okay, so let's get into this. The site that you're going to be able to use to earn up to $500 over and over and over again is called Squad Help. And all this site is, it's a platform for companies to host contests where they're trying to find people to help them come up with a business name, a business logo, a tagline, and they need your help. And to get that help, they're gonna pay you up to $500 by having these contests, which we'll look at here in a second. So first, let's go over to contests and check some of these out. So we just look at a few of them here. You see modern name for a dental office. So this one is specifically wanting you to help name their dental office, and we can filter this for names, for taglines, for logos, so we don't have to look through all these just for names. So all you have to do is go up here and then just click naming. But let's just look at this. So name for modern dental office, $500 guaranteed prize if they pick your name. The next one, industrial water tank cleaning robotics company looking for a new company logo, $500. So if you have skills in creating logos, you can do that. But again, you can just go through here, filter it for names, and just focus on those. But we're just looking at this really quickly. So you have $500, $500, $300. So let's check out the winners, and then after that, I'm going to share with you a website that you can use for free to generate the names for you if you wish. So if we go to recent winners, and you're right here, let's see, catchy name for automotive software startup, Chariotware, that's the name they came up with. They won $300. Right next to that, ditto, this was a name for a modern donut shop, $100. Scroll down a bit, you can see more names. This one, if you hover over this, it'll show you the winning design this person came up with. So again, if you have experience in designing logos, or you can find a way to have that done, you can also enter these and win money. So that was a $300 prize there for that gentleman. Here's another one, just a generic name for a company. Brenston was the name this individual came up with, and that made him $300. And if we go to the leaderboards, you're going to see that these are, for the last month, the top performers. This individual, 11 payment payouts. This one, 11 payouts. And then their amount earned in total, she was earned $55,439. I'm assuming that's lifetime. But if we scroll down here, you can see $108,144, $21,000, $33,000. So this is a very viable way to earn money. So now, if you're creative, you might be able to do this with no problem. If you even have problems being creative, I have that tool for you, and it's a free website. Let's go check it out. All right, so here it is. It's called Namelix. This is just one of the sites that you can use. There are lots of them out there. This is one of the more popular ones, and it's going to basically use its software, its artificial intelligence, to come up with names for the business you're going to put in here. So let's go ahead, and what was the one we saw? Modern dentistry. So we'll go ahead and use that as the first example. So we'll type in modern dentistry or modern dentist. And now we have a couple options here. You can pick a short name, a medium name, or a long name. Let's go ahead and stick with short names because those tend to do better. You see the bigger brands like the shorter names like Nike and Google, Lyft. All those names are short, easier to brand, easy to remember, easier for people to say, so that's why companies like them. Now the next thing you can do is switch to name style. So if we click on that, it's going to give us some options here on the style of name we want to come up with. So it defaults to this one. This is usually the most popular as indicated here, and it's names that are just pretty much made up, like Google and Trulio. Again, Nike would be an example of this, but you can go ahead and look at all the other options. So misspelling is another popular one. So a lot of times, especially if you're having an issue or a company's having an issue finding a name that's not been taken already, they just change the spelling to some unique way, and then there they have it. So like Flickr, for instance, all they did was eliminate the E in the word Flickr, and it gives them this unique spelling and this unique brand opportunity. The same with Lyft. I think I just mentioned Lyft. So you have Lyft instead of L-I-F-T, L-Y-F-T. So that's another way to go about this. Let's go ahead and stick with brandable names. Now when we do this, you're going to see that it's not really anything that spells out dentistry, but it's a unique name, and I'm going to show you how you can use it to tie it into dentistry. So let's go ahead and generate this. So now you're going to notice with the results here, you don't just get the name, you also get some design elements into this. And so you could also, if you were looking to provide a logo, if the company needed a logo as well, you could get ideas right here to do that for them and enter that in conjunction with the name. But you'll notice a lot of these don't scream dentistry. Some of them do, so you have denture. If we scroll down here, might see some more dentive, tooth sweet. And so now if none of these leap out at you, remember it is a dentistry, it's a dental practice, so you can make this part of their name. So something like Trist Dental or Trist Dentistry, that has a modern flair to it. Tooth Sweet's kind of cool, and it has a little logo there as well. Dency, that's kind of neat, and also has a nice smile there with some shimmers around it. So again, if they're looking for a logo in conjunction with a name, there you go. So in your mind, as you're going through this, as I'm doing right now, I'm just adding dentistry or dental after the word. So Finian Dental, Finian Dentistry. And so this just goes on and continues to generate more and more as you scroll down. And so of course you can play with the other features to see what you can come up with. But that in essence is how you would do this. Now, if you are a creative person, maybe you can come up with even better names, or you can use what I just showed you as inspiration. Play with it and see what you can come up with. Again, these are both free to use. All I have to do is come over here, set up a membership. It's real easy to do. Look through these contests, apply what appeals to you. Either tap into your own creativity and come up with a name or a tagline, or if you're creative enough and have the skill set, you can come up with a logo and potentially earn up to $500 over and over and over again. And so with that, I'm going to wrap this up, and I will see you in the next video.